Welcome to our final episode in this podcast series on digital communication and virtual teams. It's been an insightful journey, and today we look ahead to the future of how teams will connect, collaborate, and communicate in the digital-first world.
It's hard to believe this is episode 12 already. And what a fitting way to conclude by stepping into the future. So much is evolving. Technology, expectations, work styles. What will good communication look like 5 or 10 years from now?
That's the question. And it's not just about tools. It's about behavior, empathy, accessibility, and adaptability. The future will demand more intentionality, being thoughtful about how we communicate and why.
Let's start with tech. What innovations do you see transforming communication in teams?
First up, AI-powered communication assistants. These will help summarize conversations, suggest next steps, adjust tone, translate languages in real time, making communication smarter and more inclusive.
We're already seeing some of that in tools like Otter, Grammarly, or Notion AI. But in the future, these assistants will be seamlessly embedded in our workflows. Imagine writing an email and AI helping you tailor it for tone, culture, and clarity instantly.
Exactly. Then there's real-time multilingual collaboration. Global teams won't be bound by language barriers. AI translation will enable real-time dialogue in different languages without losing meaning or nuance.
That's game-changing for inclusion. I also see the rise of digital twins and avatars, especially in virtual environments and metaverse-style meetings. They'll help replicate human presence in more engaging ways.
Definitely. And speaking of presence, asynchronous video messaging will expand. Short videos may replace emails in many cases, especially for status updates, briefings, or human-centered communication.
So true. We're already seeing tools like Loom and Vidyard gaining traction. It's a more personal, flexible, and expressive way to share information across time zones.
Another trend is ambient collaboration. Tools will sense when you're available, your workload, or even your cognitive load, and adjust notifications or interaction prompts accordingly.
That sounds like science fiction, but it's happening. Imagine systems that protect your deep work time or flag when your team is overloaded, improving not just communication, but well-being.
That brings us to a deeper trend, the shift from more communication to meaningful communication. The future won't reward those who message more. It'll reward those who communicate with purpose.
I love that distinction. We'll need to teach digital mindfulness, knowing when to engage, when to pause, and how to avoid overload.
And that leads to leadership. Tomorrow's leaders must be digital-first communicators, fluent in virtual presence, emotional intelligence through screens, and cross-cultural clarity.
Yes, leadership communication will need to balance human connection with digital tools. It's about showing empathy and vision in every message, whether written, spoken, or visual.
Let's also talk about communication equity. The future must make space for neurodiverse team members, different learning styles, and accessibility needs.
That's powerful. We'll need multimodal communication, text, visuals, audio, summaries, so people can consume content in ways that work best for them.
And finally, we must remember that trust will remain the foundation. No matter how advanced the tools become, teams thrive on psychological safety, shared purpose, and open dialogue.
The future will be a blend of high-tech and high-touch. Digital will enhance the way we connect, but the human essence, empathy, storytelling, connection will matter even more.
Let's wrap this final episode with 3 guiding principles for future-ready communication. Be human first. Empathy, clarity, and authenticity will outlast any platform. Be adaptive. Tools will change. Habits should evolve. Stay curious and flexible. And be intentional. Every message is a chance to align, inspire, or clarify. Use that wisely.
What a journey it's been. We hope this podcast series helped you reflect, reimagine, and reset your approach to digital communication, whether you lead, manage, or collaborate across virtual teams.
Thank you, Lily, and to our listeners. And always, remember, the digital world keeps moving, but with thoughtful communication, we can lead, connect, and build stronger teams no matter where we are. If you found this episode of Corporate Communication useful, don't forget to join us, leadershipacademy.tagbizsutra.com. Do share it with your friends and colleagues, and leave your review. Until next time, keep communicating with clarity and heart. Goodbye, everyone.